are being unwrapped. And I thought, what a great thing for people to do, to unwrap their own bird and find a fake falcon.
But Sidney Greenstreet didn't like it when he found out it was fake.
It's lead. It's fake.
I've had no returns because of fake falcons.
Going by movie books and stills, Sheely duplicated the falcon.
What's the bird made of?
It's made of gypsum cement lacquered in black.
Well, you ready to make the first payment and take the falcon off my hands?
To take one from Sheely will cost you $45. A heavier bronze version is $250.
You want the falcon, I've got it.
Thanks to some media coverage, the sculptor has sold 1,000 falcons in 2 weeks.
From the letters I received, people really are looking, it represents the big score.
Get up and shoot it out. Young Wild West. Maybe you better tell him that shooting me before you get your hands on the falcon is going to be bad for business.
Threats will not work to obtain a falcon.
Funny letters where people go, by God, I just have to have it, I have to have it, send it now, they're after me quick, my house is being watched.
Sheely adds a special touch when mailing his falcons. He wraps the bird in newspaper, just like in the movie.
This whole interest in the falcon is truly given me a little stuff that dreams are made of, so I can continue on my art.
What is it? The stuff that dreams are made of. Huh?
Americans have always loved to go camping. It's a chance for many of us to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. But for one California family, the wilderness is as near as their backyard.
One California family steps out into the wild every time they step out their back door. The Duvalls of Whittier, California are among thousands of Americans who have turned their backyards into national wildlife habitats.
It involves planting trees and planting plants that are not just aesthetically beautiful, but also useful for wildlife in terms of food.
Everything from birds and butterflies to more than 500 species of spiders call the Duvalls' 2.5-acre backyard home. With help from the National Wildlife Federation, the Duvalls designed a yard that provides these creatures with food, water, and shelter. The Wildlife Federation started its backyard program because it says humans have a responsibility to restore natural habitats that have been destroyed by development. The Duvalls admit their backyard wilderness is a lot of work, but they say it's worth it.
It brings wildlife into your experience that you would have to normally travel distances to see.
They also say it's brought them closer together.
About every 3 or 4 years, the pond cracks. And I stay home from work, and Chris stays home from school, and we get an aquarium and save the fish and dig the water lilies out, empty all the water out, and patch up the pond and fill it up again. And that's quite a project. So we do that as a family.
Despite the rewards, the Duvalls say there are times when their special project downright bugs them.
We don't use any insecticides or pesticides. And we've tried to continue that in spite of the fact that ants invade the kitchen periodically. It is nice, though, because you begin to feel, I begin to feel close to the trees and the animals that come in.
This property has been a real inspiration to me, and it's something that I would really recommend to anyone who has even a small yard, a side yard, or small or large, because it brings other creatures into your life.
And that's good news for this week. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'm Liz Wickersham from the River Cafe. And until next Sunday, may all your news be good news.
Good News has been brought to you by Maxwell House Coffee. Always good to the last drop.
Today, from the makers of the new Leave It to Beaver, it's new improved Eddie Haskell, 30% more obnoxious than before. Today at 5:35 Eastern on Superstation TBS.
Superstation TBS proudly presents Hyundai Movie of the Week. Today's feature, It's a Wonderful Life, starring Jimmy Stewart, Donna Reed, and Lionel Barrymore, is brought to you by Hyundai, cars that make sense.